Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Toronto Blue Jays. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Rick Porcello, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff, and he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one. He threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
At the plate, Andrelton Simmons. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First of 3 is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 at his homestand.
3-0 to him now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2. Three-two pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Travis has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I think they have to be a little worried about Justin Upton. He's only got 5 hits in his last 10 games. Look, I like him as a player. I think he's better than this, but this stretch has been pretty ugly. He's been inconsistent, and we all know consistency is the name of the game in this sport.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
D-Row, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
The 2-2. Line to the right side. And this will be a base hit for Kinsler.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
In now, Mike Trout. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Kinsler stands at first with 1 out. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. There is Travis on to Smoke. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Alex Meyer gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
And a curveball that time that broke too low. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fouled off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Little chopper back to the mound. And there's 1 away. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, you know, I love what the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson, does for this ball club. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Stepping in, Devin Travis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a strike. Travis hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do. Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with a single, setting the table for the big boys.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He was 1 for 3 in the ball game back on Sunday. Here's the first pitch to him. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Nope. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. D-Rock. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Here's Justin Smoke now, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Working for the punch out and the offering. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. On a line to shortstop.
Batting fifth, the shortstop,
coming to the plate now, Aledmus Diaz, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Diaz, once a member of the Cardinals organization, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Here it comes, 0-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Blue Jays leave a pair. We are still scoreless. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Justin Upton. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Justin Upton.
First pitch on its way to Upton. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Line drive to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fold the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
Standing in now, Zach Cozart. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Now the 2-0 home. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-1. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Batting sixth, first baseman, Luis Valbuena.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. In his career against Porcello, he's got 3 base hits in 16 tries. He's taken him deep once. He's set. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. None out. Runners at first and second. Line towards center field. Pilar is there, and he has it for the first out.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And the guy behind the dish today, Canadian-born Russell Martin. He's been a catcher his entire career, but I'll tell you what, some of the softest hands in the game, this guy could easily play an infield position, and he wouldn't skip a beat.
Ready now, Cole Calhoun. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes. And history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Here's Chris Carter now. He went 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-0 misses. Ball 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Too high, and it's 3-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
The 3-1, and that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. In his career against Porcello, he's 1 for 5. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
The 1-0 delivery. And a fastball just a bit up.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Now the 2-0. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And it is trouble that finds the gap for extra bases. And it's not in time. He's safe as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, he didn't walk a run in, so instead he makes the cardinal mistake of putting it right in the heart of the plate. And when you do that, you're going to pay the price, and that's exactly what happens with a 2 RBI double.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
3 runs already home here. A ball and a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
The 1-1 pitch. This is grounded foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Ian Kinsler, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Second and third, 2 away. Pitch taken there by Kinsler, and he's out in front now. 2 balls and a strike.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 2-1 home. Line drive to center field. Pilar is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and 2 left. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Angels 3, the Jays nothing. Into the box now, Curtis Granderson. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's set, and the pitch. Up around the face.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
The 1-0. is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Coming to the plate now, Avisail Garcia. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And let's take a look at second baseman Ian Kinsler, one of the real grinders in our sport. A leadoff hitter that creates problems, not only with his power, but the ability to steal bags. And on defense, one of the quickest double play turns in the game.
Now batting, Troy Tulowitzki. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right
here. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
The 1-1 home. It was a breaking ball that misses off the plate. Now the 2-1 pitch will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Granderson, the runner at second with 1 away. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Coming in for his first at-bat, Russell Martin, and he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Martin is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. The 0-1 home to Martin. And it's 1-1. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And Martin swings and misses that time on a good pitch, and he's gone on strikes for out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In now, Kevin Pillar. And this one's in the dirt. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Mike Trout ready to settle in and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac with you in the booth. First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Now the 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Two and two.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's Justin Upton now. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. Upton, originally from the state of Virginia, currently finds himself at the top of the list in all-star voting among American League left fielders, so the fans are rewarding him for the season he's enjoying to this point.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the all-star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the all-star game.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are two away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Into the box, Zach Cozart. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way in front of a great slider that time. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Ripped down the first base line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Missed with a slider. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Leading off the inning, Kevin
Leading off
Pillar.
for Toronto,
And they'll need him to get something going here.
Kevin Pillar.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-2. This one's down to third. Backhanded. And he'll let it fly from deep in the hole. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
0-1 the count. Ball 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Devin Travis.
1 and 2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. Pillar leads off first with 1 away. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Kinsler for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They trail in this one 3-0. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Here's Porcello back at it now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Calhoun, a native of Arizona. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Grounded to the right. Scooped up to second for one. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Here's Chris Carter now. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, Dero, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
And that'll bring up Carlos Perez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Ready with the 0-1. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. Base hit. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
Kinsler ahead and a 2-0 count. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Perez over at second. Simmons at first. 2 out in the inning. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that's off the left field wall. And a relay to the plate. And he's in there safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a breaking ball stays outside. The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Smoke is there, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Angels are out in front, 6-0. Here's Justin Smoke now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz as he lifts it in the air to right field. Calhoun has a read on it. 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, left fielder, Curtis.
It is Curtis Granderson. Drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Granderson, often referred to as the Grandy Man. He was selected in the 3rd round during the 2002 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson. Here's the 1-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line toward right center. And Granderson will be aboard with a base hit.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
So here is Avisail Garcia. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Garcia, the former Chicago White Sox. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And stretching for it is Kinsler, but it's out of reach. A base hit.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Granderson on second. Garcia on at first with 2 down. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Boy, this is a big inning, Brew. And how about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. Right side, hit hard, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. A runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Stepping into the box, Kevin Pillar. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the stretch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Pillar is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball player.
The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2. In the air, down the line in left. Upton on the move. And he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Toronto after this. Xavier Cedeno will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Xavier Cedeno.
Now to the plate, Justin Upton. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Justin Upton.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have. Digging in once again, Zach Cozart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pillar's there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luis Valbuena.
Ready once again, Luis Valbuena comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Valbuena, a 32-year-old veteran. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The 1-1 home. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Cedeno, a left-hander standing just under 6 feet at 5'11", comes into the day third in all-star balloting among relievers, so we'll wait and see if he ends up receiving an invite.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Valbuena with a 2-2 count now. Here now the 2-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. They lead it 6-1. Parker Bridwell, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Parker Bridwell.
Next to bat for Toronto, Devin Travis. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Trout giving chase. One down. At the plate, Josh Donaldson, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but that finds its way through for a base hit. On to second goes Donaldson. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Digging in now, Justin Smoke, 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Donaldson stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Into the box now, Aledmus Diaz. As he'll ground this one foul for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is off the plate, up and away. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Simmons. And the throw's offline as he tried to sweep it up that time, but came up with nothing but a glove full of dust.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Standing in now, Curtis Granderson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a single for him in his last at bat. The 1-0.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
And that's high and off the plate. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 man left on. 5 innings complete. Angels are out in front, 6-2. At the plate, Cole Calhoun. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Garcia on the warning track. He makes the catch.
How about it?
All right, so time now for the Blue Jays Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects performing at high levels in the upper minors. Striding into the box, Chris Carter. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball in for a strike. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Now batting, captain Carlos.
Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Perez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Diaz scoops it up, and he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. It's the Angels 6, the Blue Jays 2. Ready for another shot now. Avisail Garcia, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. On deck, there you see Troy Tulowitzki. Three and 2, full count. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Now at the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. Last time through was a base hit. First delivery to him on the way. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Tulowitzki, who's long been referred to as just Tulo, of course. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Troy Tulowitzki becomes out number 2 this inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Russell Martin now. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-1 home is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Two and two.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Still even at 2 and 2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3 and 2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2 and 2. That one wasn't even close.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Drilled to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stop him.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Martin is off at first with 2 away. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1 and 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
And it's fouled away. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2 and 2 now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Blue Jays held in check. They still trail here at 6-2. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto, the Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Ryan Tepera is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Ryan Tepera.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Singled homer run in his last time up.
Andrelton Simmons.
From the stretch. A ball and no strikes. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. The 2-1 misses off the plate. The 3-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. 3-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Payoff pitch one more time. A little bouncer. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Popped him up. Smoke is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman.
So one away now for the Angels in the 7th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. First pitch coming. Here it is. Little dribbler down the line. Foul ball, however, strike one. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat. And that misses, 1-1. Tapper up the line. Donaldson has it. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. They lead it 6-2. Leading off the inning, Devin Travis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and a strike to count. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
The 0-1 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Travis gets his lead at first, nobody out. In the air, out to right. On the move is Calhoun. One down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Smoke. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And gone up into the second deck. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him. And they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Jose Alvarez is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. Cozart is there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Curtis.
It is Curtis Granderson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Upton's under it, and that ends the inning. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now a 6-4 ball game. Tommy Kingley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48, Tommy Kingley.
Here's Justin Upton now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Left fielder, Justin Upton.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Missed with a slider. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Zach Cozart, as he'll take a look at ball one. No hits to this point. The 1-0. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, as it heads to the corner. A fair ball.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking two until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Cozart, base runner at first with one out. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Popped him up. Martin is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Cole Calhoun. He flew out in his last at bat. First delivery to him on the way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. A changeup over the inside corner. A 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. And he popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
That ball just landed in front of the left fielder for a single. You know, the batter wants that one back. He thought he should have drove it a little bit better than that, but a knock is a knock.
So striding forward now, Chris Carter. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. So 1-1. Now that ball is hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. Angels strand a couple. They still lead it 6-4. So here is Avisail Garcia. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside, fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Hit sharply on the ground. Simmons is there. Kinsler for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Cam Bedrosian enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Stepping in for the Jays, Russell Martin. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Left side. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Score remains steady at 6-4. Back at Rogers Center as we get a look at the great city of Toronto from the ferry on Lake Ontario. Carson Smith enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now in the box, Carlos Perez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's set. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
I got to count 1 and 2.
The next 1-2 pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Now this ball is popped up behind the plate for Martin. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Andrelton Simmons. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. First pitch on its way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Softly on a line to third. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're up 6-4. Blake Parker is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Blake Parker.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a little tapper. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. The 1-2. Popped him up. Valbuena moving to his left. He's got it one away.
The batter, second baseman, Devin.
Now at the plate, Devin Travis. Mano-a-mano with Blake Parker. He's 1 for 2. He's set and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. The 2-1 home is a fastball that gets by him. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box now, Josh Donaldson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. they're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone. So if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3 and 2.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the ninth. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Now the 3 and 2 pitch. Fouled away. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The next 3-2. And that one's taken outside for a ball. They walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he could really hurt you.
Ready to take his hacks again, Justin Smoke, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Here it comes on 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Now his swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Simmons waits on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Los Angeles Angels get their division-leading 30th win of the year. Parker Bridwell gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Rick Porcello permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Blake Parker closes the door for the save, his 14th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line.